Hey everyone, it's Laura Pugh. Get ready to turn up the heat because if I'm coming on the video, then that must mean something somewhere went really crazy. So, what can we ask ourselves went crazy just a little tiny bit in the last, I don't know, day or so? It's not that hard to figure out. That would be the Travers Stakes, the race that American Pharoah was supposed to dominate. But as we all know, in horse racing, what's supposed to be and what actually happens doesn't always go as planned. That was the case this past Saturday. Now, what exactly could I say went wrong about that race? Just about everything. But first off, let me start off with what went right. Keen Ice got his grade 1. And I mean, that's just amazing because that horse has been in the top 3 since the Belmont. He ran a fantastic Kentucky Derby. He was going pretty good during the Triple Crown Trail this year. The Derby Trail this year. And just kind of seemed to take a little while to get it all figured out, but he got the perfect trip. He got the best setup, and like a good horse who just had the little light bulb go off in his head, he capitalized on it yesterday and came through with a very big win. And of course, it had to be at Saratoga, the graveyard of favorites. That is probably going to be the highlight of his career. What? But let's just hope that he can actually continue on with that. I know a lot of horses haven't been able to in the past once they make a big upset like that. I mean, most people are trying to compare him to Prove Out Onion upset, horses that didn't necessarily take it to the next level after they made that big upset. But let's hope he does. Son of Curlin, so I'm rooting for him. So go Curlin. But if we're gonna go back to what I said earlier, Key and I's got the best setup in the world, and you can probably thank Jose Lescano, who lucked into riding Frosted. I'm not one for curses, good Lord knows. In one of my blogs, I actually said I wasn't one for curses. After yesterday, I'm kind of one for the Saratoga whole graveyard of favorites champion curse because I sort of, good Lord, that was some cruel twist of fate in my opinion. Why do I say that? Because there's no way Joel Rosario would have rode Frosted the way that Jose Lascano rode him yesterday. He had Frosted in the perfect spot during the first half mile. It was a decent half mile, 48.3 seconds. That's not horribly slow. It's not blazing fast, but he had him in a good position. He was about a length off American Pharoah, so he wasn't too far off of him at all. That is where you want to be, especially when your horse is a closer like Frosted is, who's not used to being so close up to the pace. Now, here's where things got hairy. Right after that first half mile. The next half mile after that was run in 46.78 seconds. That's the second half mile of the race, not the first. And it was Frosted that actually pushed it, who actually initiated it. Now, that makes no sense whatsoever. So, two theories. One, Jose Lascano blew the race because he figured, well, this is the only way I'm probably going to do anything on this horse and probably bring down American Pharoah, so let's just take a shot. And it was the very wrong shot. Or he thought, okay, I'm looking at the clock and I'm seeing 48.3 and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should go ahead and turn up the pressure just a little tiny bit. Only one problem. Frost is a one-run horse. He's a closer. So when you press the button, Frosted thinks it's time to go. Probably not going to come back to you. That's probably the more likely of the two scenarios, and that's probably what happened yesterday. Jose Lascano got a little bit overboard, pressed the button on a horse that is a one-run horse, and boom, we have a sprint for the next 5 furlongs of the race when you still have 6 furlongs in front of you. And that last furlong is where Keen Ice relished the distance, relished the pace more than any other horse in that field. American Pharoah was gallant in defeat. He fought off Frosted, even though Frosted and Jose Lascano were right on top of him, nearly ran him into the fence a couple of times. Victor Espinosa said he actually hit him 6 or 7 times. And for a horse to battle back off of that, that's amazing. But he has a heart of a champion. He proved it in the Triple Crown. He proved it yesterday. Just a horrible twist of fate that, like I said, it's the curse. Don't you love the lovely little curses? But hey, you can't win them all. Secretariat certainly didn't. Men of War lost one to a horse named Upset. Gotta love that. That's just irony at its finest. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. They ran the second fastest Travers in 23 years. The only horse that ran faster was Point Given. You can't say it was a bad race, because it wasn't. You can't say Keen Ice ran a bad race, because he didn't. You can't say American Pharoah ran a bad race, because he didn't. They both ran absolutely fantastic races and deserve the credit for it. Now, what doesn't deserve to happen is for American Pharoah to be retired, which is what the knee-jerk reaction of the Zayats seemed to be. Yes, the horse lost, but like I said, you can't win them all. He got pressured. He got pressured hard. And by a Grade 1 horse. I mean, and not only did he get pressured, he was getting bumped into. Victor Espinosa said he even lost his stride. He came back. He ran huge. You don't retire him off an effort like that. You can't. Because the horse ran his heart out. That's not tailing off. That's showing you that he still wants to run, no matter who it's against, no matter who's looking him in the eye. It shows you that he thinks he's the best, and he's not going to let anyone buy him without a fight. You don't retire a horse like that. What you let him do is come back with a vengeance in the Breeders' Cup Classic to let him show you and everybody else why he is a Triple Crown champion, why he is a champion to begin with. You don't retire him. Thank you, everyone. That is my message for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me your comments and thoughts. Y'all have a good day.